Ave. I am Vesta, keeper of the fire. 3 segments, 1 story. Let us begin. In the Book of New History, under the 3rd decade of October, in the year 2778 since the founding of Rome, these events were written. South Africa. Winds from the Atlantic brought heat to the Western Cape. Flames moved over the hills and savannas, sweeping across vineyards and farmlands. Tens of thousands of hectares turned into a black shadow. City services declared an alert, and aircraft watched the skies. Spring arrived with a heat that reminded everyone, fire here is older than humankind. Russia. Kamchatka. The Klyuchevskaya Sopka breathed fire. In the 3rd decade of October, the volcano sent ash rising 7 kilometers high. Night cameras recorded the glow of lava, and satellites marked heat signals on the slopes. The earth was breathing with fire. A plume stretched across the Pacific Ocean, and the snow at its base turned gray. So the earth reminded us that its heart is still hot. France. Saint-Paul-de-Jarrat. On the evening of October 23rd, a storage hall filled with sawdust caught fire at a woodworking plant. Flames rose more than 30 meters high, lighting the industrial zone as if it were day. The fire spread across about 3,000 square meters. More than 60 firefighters fought it for nearly 10 hours, stopping the heat from reaching the warehouses and drying halls. By dawn, the fire was contained. The metal walls of the storage hall were dark with soot, and the ground stayed warm long after the night's blaze. Thus, France added its own page to the Chronicle of Fire. These were among the largest events of the 3rd decade of October. But the flame is already writing new lines. In Mesopotamia, fire was not an enemy, and it demanded no sacrifice. It became the first language through which humankind spoke to the sky. Nusku, god of light and fire, second only to Enlil, the supreme god. A lamp and a rooster were his symbols. He guarded the night, ensuring the light would never fade. In the temples of the 2 rivers, bowls filled with oil and resin burned. Their flame was dedicated to Nusku. Priests watched so the fire would never go out. They said, if the lamp went dark, darkness would fall upon the people as well. At dawn, the ashes from the lamps were carried out into the wind, so that the night could pass its light to the day. Archaeologists find bronze lamps still holding the soot of ancient rituals. On the stone, cuneiform letters spell the name Nusku, and beside them, the sign of a rooster, the herald of dawn. Thus was born the custom of keeping fire as a memory of light. Here, the idea of the eternal flame appeared, a symbol that has survived for thousands of years. Its glow reminds us, as long as the flame burns, the memory of those before us lives on. Ancient light became the memory of humankind. To keep the flame is to keep the memory. Where the lamps of Nusku once burned, fire still serves humankind. But now it is not prayer, it is knowledge and work. In Iraq, a digital fire response network is being created. Hundreds of stations and more than 3,000 rescuers connected in a single system. Alarm signals move faster than flames can spread. In the south and north of the country, new units and training centers are opening. During the hottest months, training takes place under open sun, where metal heats up to 60 degrees, and the firefighter's uniform becomes a test in itself. Today, fire is studied not with fear, but with respect. Millennia have passed, yet the meaning remains the same. To preserve the flame is to preserve life. Once, people asked fire for protection. Now, they are the ones who protect it. You have touched my chronicle. Nova Ignis. A headline: New Stories of Fire.